Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're struggling to save more money and want to find the best budgeting methods to take control of your finances, then you've come to the right place. In today's video, we're going to break down some of the best budgeting methods that can help you save more money, whether you're just starting your financial journey or looking to improve your savings. Let's dive in. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any tips for smarter money management. Now, let's get into some powerful budgeting techniques. The importance of budgeting. So, before we jump into the methods, let's first talk about why budgeting is so important. A budget is essentially a plan for your money. It helps you track your spending, make sure you're not overspending, and ensure that you're putting money toward your savings goals. Without a budget, it's easy to let your money slip away without even realizing it. How many of you have a budget right now? If you do, drop a yes in the comments. And if you don't worry, today's video is all about changing that. Alright, let's start with one of the most popular and simple budgeting methods, the 50-30-20 rule. This method breaks your income into three main categories. First, 50% goes toward your needs. This includes essentials like rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, and any other basic expenses. Next, 30% is for your wants. This is for things like entertainment, dining out, hobbies, and non-essential shopping. And finally, 20% should be allocated to savings and debt repayment. This could be retirement savings, building an emergency fund, or paying off credit card debt. What category do you think is hardest for you to manage, needs, wants, or savings? Let me know in the comments, and I'll share tips to help you with that specific area. The zero-based budget. Next up is the zero-based budget, a method that's great for those who want to have a very detailed and intentional approach to their money. With this method, every dollar you earn is assigned to a specific category until your income minus your expenses equals zero. For example, if you earn $2,500 a month, you assign each dollar to things like rent, groceries, utilities, savings, and debt repayment, until your budget is zeroed out. The goal here is to give every dollar a job and make sure nothing is left unaccounted for. This method is especially helpful if you have a lot of variable expenses or want to put more focus on your savings. Have you ever tried a zero-based budget? What did you think? Share your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear what worked and what didn't. The envelope system. Another popular method is the envelope system, which is especially effective for those who struggle with overspending. Here's how it works. You use physical envelopes to divide your cash for different spending categories, like groceries, entertainment, and transportation. For example, let's say you allocate $300 for groceries. You would put $300 in an envelope, and once it's gone, that's it for the month. The key here is using cash to limit your spending to what you've physically set aside. While this system works best with cash, it can also be adapted for digital categories if you use apps like GoodBudget or Envelopes. How do you manage your spending? By using cash, cards, or a mix of both? I'd love to hear how you keep track of your money. Leave a comment below. The Pay Yourself First method. Let's talk about the Pay Yourself First method, which is a great strategy for people who want to prioritize savings. With this approach, the first thing you do when you get paid is put money into your savings or investment accounts. For example, let's say you get paid $3,000. Instead of paying bills first, you transfer $500 to your savings or investment account as soon as you get paid. After that, you can use the remaining money for expenses like rent, groceries, and entertainment. The idea behind this method is simple. You prioritize saving before spending, ensuring that you're consistently building your wealth. Do you currently pay yourself first? How much of your income do you try to save? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about your savings goals. Tips for sticking to your budget. Now that you have some great budgeting methods to try, let's talk about how to stick to your budget. 1. Set realistic goals. Make sure your budget is realistic. If you set your grocery budget too low, it might be harder to stick to. Start with reasonable goals and adjust as needed. 2. Use budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, or Pocket Guard can help you track your expenses and stay on top of your budget without the hassle of spreadsheets. 3. Review your budget regularly. Life changes, and so should your budget. Review your budget every month to see if you're on track or need to make adjustments. What's one budgeting tip that has helped you stay on track? Let's share our best tips in the comments below. To wrap it up, budgeting is one of the most effective ways to save more money and take control of your finances. Whether you choose the 50-30-20 rule, the zero-based budget, or any other method, the key is to find what works best for you. Remember, consistency is key. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on more tips for smarter money management. And don't forget to share your favorite budgeting method in the comments. I'd love to know which one you're going to try.